Hey, what's up guys, Mij HD here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Turkish Airlines 777-300ER by JC Wings in a 1 to 200 scale. Before I get started, a couple things I want to say. I'll be heading off to Melbourne on the 18th, returning on the 27th. So I'm going over there mainly for the Australian Open. But I may not get the chance to go plane spotting. I'll do like in-flight, takeoff landing videos. But no guarantee of plane spotting. That will be if I get the chance to. I will be taking over my equipment if I do go spotting. So my filming equipment, my cameras, everything. And to keep you guys interested, I might post a couple of plane spotting videos from Auckland the day the first Korean Airlines 747 arrived. Still got a few videos left, and I might post a couple to keep you guys entertained when I'm away, so I'll schedule them for upload when I'm away. Anyway, let's get into this model. So do check the description in case you missed anything in this video. My Facebook and Twitter links will be down there as well. I pre-ordered this from easytoys.com, their link will be down in the description. This is my 24th 777 model, and it's my 3rd Turkish Airlines model. Some information about Turkish Airlines, and sorry if I pronounce any of these names or places wrong. Operation space is out of Istanbul Ataturk Airport in Istanbul, Turkey. Main hubs are Istanbul Ataturk Airport, Esin Bogar International Airport, and Sabiha Gökçen International Airport. And the focus city is Adnan Menderes Airport. They were founded on the 20th of May 1933, and their fleet as of the 13th of January 2016 consists of 263 aircraft, 23 of which are 777-300ERs, with 9 more on order. They serve 282 destinations worldwide to 110 countries. Some of their 777 services include London, Los Angeles, and Beijing, and Tokyo, Narita. This aircraft's first flight was on the 30th of January 2015 and was delivered to Turkish Airlines on the 30th of March 2015, and the Boeing customer code for Turkish Airlines is F2. Alright, so let's take a look around the box here. So we have the Turkish Airlines titles, 777-300ER, the logo, picture of the aircraft, and scale 1 to 200 down there. Boeing licenses, warnings, JC Wings, Facebook page, and just pretty much a red back. Top of the box, and the bottom. Okay, so let's open it up. And there it is. Alright guys, the model is now out of the box, and we're going to start here at the cockpit windows on the port side. Alright, so we've got cockpit windows, window wipers, part of the registration on the gear door there, JV. Now just something to note, which you might have already noticed in this clip right here, you can see there is no pitot tubes or static ports. And that's quite surprising. If you saw my San Francisco to Istanbul livery of the Turkish Airlines 777 review, you would have noticed that they did have pitot tubes and static port markings, and they had the aircraft name and also the Boeing logo there. I don't know why they haven't done it. My thinking is, and I'm probably completely wrong here, they just probably haven't put it on, which seems quite weird, but my thinking is that this was a really early release, like ones that had the old unfavorable G90 engines, the ones that weren't big enough, and those days when the 777 mold was just coming out from JC Wings and Gemini, and they forgot to update it in the computer, all the editing to put on the pitot tubes and static ports and the aircraft name. So yeah, it's kind of disappointing that they've left that out. but it's a great model nonetheless. Anyway, let's continue with this model. And we have the Turkish Airlines titles. And also I should mention, no Star Alliance logo. That's the other thing that's missing. So it'd be by that first cabin door. We do have the Turkish flag though, because Turkish Airlines is the flag carrier of Turkey. And we got the inboard landing light. Got the beautiful GE90-115B engine. And nicely detailed. Got the strake on the inside of the engine nacelle, and the fan blades do spin. Same on this side, and yep. Alright, so coming along the leading edge of the wing to the wingtip, and we've got the red navigation light with the strobe light on the trailing edge of the point. Back onto the fuselage, we have the grey tulip, Boeing 777-300ER, registration number TC-JJV or Tango Charlie Juliet Juliet Victor, and then the Turkish Airlines logo on the tail. Alright, APU looks very nice, got the little strobe light on the top of the exhaust. The wheels are kind of not sitting properly. Right, so on the cockpit windows on the starboard side now, with registration number on the geared door there, Turkish Airlines titles, front cargo container door, Turkish flag, and the inboard landing light, G90 engine, and the green navigation light with the strobe light at the wingtip. Grey tulip logo, and we got the rear cargo container door and the bulk bin door, and above that is the Boeing 777-300ER titles, registration number, and the logo on the tail. Alright, so let's take a look underneath here. We got the nose gear, we've got an antenna right here, we've got a couple of necker ducts on the side, Turkish Airlines titles and logo, so yeah, it's kind of cool. You see all the Middle Eastern carriers do that, with their logo and all titles underneath. Main gears, gear doors, underneath the wing, flaps, slats, ailerons. Nice view of the raked wingtip. Also this little piece sticking out right here, that's the fuel dump valve. Underneath the engine, nice details. And same on the side but with the registration number. Alright, continuing down, also I should mention, which I almost missed, got a beacon light there and the hole for the stand. Kind of annoying when you have the stand hole, I mean you can't help it, but the stand hole cuts right through the middle of the titles or logo underneath. We have two more antennas and down towards the APU. On top we have the anti-collision light, the Wi-Fi box, antenna, ADF antennas, overwing emergency exits and flap slats, ailerons and spoilers on the wing. Also got the no step markings, on top of the engine. Same on this side. Alright, continuing down on the fuselage, we have the SATCOM antenna, 2 more antennas right there, and horizontal stabilizers. You see the 2 grey dots on each side on the leading edges, and well, here as well. There we go. Okay, I'm sure you guys can see those. Those are the logo lights that light up the tail at night time. Now, actually, wait, picks back up again. Before I go on to the seating of the aircraft, I just want to show you guys. Now, when I got this out the box, I noticed one of the wings were loose. So as I pulled it out, the wing sort of, slid out from its place, which is this wing right here. As you can see, look how big the gap is between the flaps here. And then look at the gap on this side. You can see it's a lot bigger. And I mean, it shouldn't really be like that, but so I pulled it out. I noticed it wasn't obviously glued in properly. And as I've said before, if this happens, get some slow drying glue, or even if you've got 2-part glue, you can mix it together and you get that really strong glue. As long as it takes a while to set, use that glue. And just use a tiny bit, and just place it in. The reason it's sticking out a bit is because I think the glue that was in there was, it was sort of pushing it out from its place a bit, and I tried to get as much of it out as I could before I glued it back in, but this was the best I could do. And that did lead to one problem, which I'll go into in a second. But as you can see, it's not fully in, but it's not too bad. It's hardly recognizable or hardly noticeable. So yeah, if that happens to you guys, as I said, slow drying glue. Apply a bit, but make it a reasonable amount, if you know what I'm saying. Enough for it to actually stick. Because you don't want to, after it dries, find that it's actually hasn't bonded. The 2 surfaces haven't bonded together. Alright, now let's go on to the seating. So there is 2 versions of seating for this aircraft. The first is business class, 28 flatbed seats, rows 1 to 4. That is from about here to here. Economy comfort, 63 seats, rows 11 to 12 and 14 to 20. That is about from here to here. And then here all the way to the back of the aircraft is all economy, 246 seats, rows 23 to 38 and 40 to 53. That's a total of 337 seats. And then there's version 2, which is this aircraft. Business class, 49 flatbed seats, rows 1 to 7. So that's from here to here. Then here all the way to the back of the aircraft is all economy, and that is 300 seats, rows 11 to 16 and 23 to 38 and 40 to 53. That's a total of 349 seats. Alright, so now the issue I had with the gears, as I was saying with the wing, because that wing wasn't in properly, the gear itself, if I show you this little piece here that protrudes inside the gap here, it wasn't long enough because the wing was sticking out too far. So what I did is I got my other Turkish Airlines one, and replaced the same gear, and it fits in that one only just. So I'm guessing the other one was this little piece that protrudes inside is actually too short itself, as well as the wing sticking out too far, which it's a double problem. But this one actually, when it goes in there, like the other one did, but it could just pull back and pop out. So when you were to roll the gear would actually come out. But because I replaced them, they actually both sit inside just. And so now when I roll them, as one of the features of this aircraft, besides this gear on both of them, they all roll quite nicely. But they roll and they're not going to fall out, because it would fall out and it would just sink and it would put pressure on the engine, and obviously you don't want to break the model doing it like that. But yes, that's the main issue I've had, and if it happens to you, it's kind of unfortunate. But if you have other 777s, just switch the gears around, because you may have a perfect fit. You just never know. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in the fact that the wing wasn't glued on properly, because that has become an issue. Okay, so enough with rambling on, but I just want to give you guys the best advice for your models if this ever happens to you, which I really hope it doesn't. I hope they pick up their quality, to be honest. More features. We got tilting gear, as well as the front nose gear does swivel, so you can turn it any way you want. Alright, now let's get on to the stand. So it's a general JC wing stand. We got the plaque with Turkish Airlines 777 scale 1 to 200. Nice wooden base. We've got the blue film, which I just peel off now. It just protects the shiny metal on the back from getting scratched or smudged or when it's in the box. Padding on top of the stand to protect the model underneath, so it does not get scratched. Alright, so let's put this on the stand. Okay. And the wheels tilt this way, so they're in their landing position. And if you want to have it in the in-flight position when it's on the stand, the gears are magnetic. They come out very easily, and they go on very easily. So there. And if you want to, if you do want it in the in-flight position, there are the gear doors here to put on. Alright, so that is pretty much going to be it for this review, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this review. This is a great model. I highly recommend getting it. I mean, it's amazing. Apart from those few issues I had, but don't let that stop you from getting this. Please like the video if you did enjoy. Comment, tell me what you think of it. Tell me if you're going to get it. Subscribe for more. As I said before, I will be going to Melbourne, so there'll be no proper. There'll be no reviews, but there'll be no videos I would have done quite recently within the let's say 2 days it was uploaded. So I wouldn't have recorded any in that time, but I may have videos to share with you guys while I'm away. What else? Share this video so other people can know about it and see if they want to get this model as well. It is very nice, as you can see. And that is pretty much going to be it for this review, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.